Hey guys, NinjaNick514, and I'm making a quick pitching tutorial for the new pitchers who want to learn how to throw some different pitches. It's important to know that when you're pitching, you should always try to have a fastball and a pretty good, accurate low changeup down before you start throwing like splitters and all that junk. So I actually have a few pitches that I want to share with you. The first one, sorry about the light in the back, it's kind of getting in the way of the camera here, is a four-seam fastball. So you take the horseshoe and you put your two fingers on the horseshoe, kind of like that, and then you take, there's another seam at the bottom horseshoe, there's a seam right there. You put your thumb on that, right there on that seam, and it splits the ball into four seams. One, two, can't really see it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and you throw it over the top, and it's the fastest pitch, and it's pretty accurate. The next pitch is the two-seam fastball. So you take the two seams and you put your fingers on them like that, and you just put your thumb on the bottom of the baseball and snap it down. So now on to my favorite pitch, the pitch that I strike out my batters with, the cutter. So there's actually a few ways to throw a cutter. I'll show you a cut fastball. So again, you want to take the four-seam fastball grip, but instead you just move it a little bit over to the left. For righties, you take the right horseshoe, so the horseshoe's on the right, and you move it a little over to the right. It's kind of hard for me because I'm lefty, so I don't really know how right-handers grip balls, but sorry if that came out wrong. So yeah, you just move it over a little, put pressure on your middle finger, and you just keep applying pressure, and then when you throw it, the pressure on your middle finger will cause the ball to spin this way and cut. For righties, it cuts in on lefties. Yeah, for righties, it cuts in on lefties and away on lefties. Lefties, it'll cut in on righties and away from them. So that's the cutter. The next pitch I have for you, the split finger fastball. You're going to take the U and just split your fingers. It's kind of hard to do. I don't have big enough fingers yet, but that's really what you have to do when you snap your wrist a little bit more. And basically what happens is it looks like a fastball, but when the batter tries to swing at it, when he commits to the pitch, it just drops. So, yeah. Okay, so, and there's another variation called a forkball. It's kind of like a two-seam, but you spread your fingers out more and you don't put your thumb down. And you throw it and snap your wrist down. Oh, a thing about splitters, it's very bad for your arm. It's really like one of the worst pitches you can throw. So if you're in like a tournament or a game and stuff, you may not want to throw this pitch often unless you can throw it for a strike and you have good arm strength, because I'm not going to lie, it really hurts. You could have to have surgery. You may be out for the season. So on to the change-ups. Circle change-up. You take the U, you make a circle with your fingers, and you put the circle on the U and put the rest of your fingers on the baseball like this. So you have your circle and your three fingers, and you just throw the ball like a fastball. And basically what happens is the pitch is really slow. It's just a little bit slower than your fastball, and it throws hitters off. And this is a good pitch to throw in the dirt. So the next pitch I have is a three-finger changeup. You take the two seams, three fingers on it, or you could do like this, it doesn't matter. Put your thumb on the bottom and you throw it, and it's kind of really slow. It's slow, but yeah, it's slower than the fastball. Then the palmball, there's no grip, you just take the ball, put it in your palm, throw it. But you want to be able to throw it on one of the corners of the plate, because otherwise it's just like a 2-mile-per-hour pitch coming right down the middle and the batter will crush it. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, on to the breaking pitches. The first pitch I have is a curveball. So you take the upside down U. So for lefties, you take the left part of the U and put your two fingers on top, thumb on bottom. And the secret is when you throw it, you want to turn your wrist. When you throw it, turn your wrist in and down, and it'll create this kind of spin and make the ball go drop. For righties, it's the opposite grip. Take the ball on the right side. I'm no righty pitcher. And okay, I'll just grip it like a righty. And you spin it off like that. When you throw the righty curve, spin it off, and it'll spin like that. Okay? Now the knuckle curve, same type of grip. Your throwing mechanics are the same for the curve. You just move your knuckle up. In a drop ball, you grip the curveball grip, but you turn it sideways, and you just throw it like a fastball sideways. Snap your wrist, and it'll cause the ball to go up and sink. It's not really a sinker. It's actually kind of like a drop ball. I don't know what you call it, but so yeah. So 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, onto the knuckleball. You just take the ball and put it in your knuckles, pretty much. You don't put it on your front knuckles like that. You just put it on your fingertips, basically, and you just throw it. And it's a pitch that doesn't have very much spin. In fact, it probably doesn't even have any spin. And it's a slow pitch, and it kind of like moves around, and it just fools batters. Okay, so I think I've talked about 12 pitches. Oh, the final pitch. I know a lot of people want to know how to throw a gyro ball, so I'm going to teach you right now. So you make this like sign. It's kind of like if you guys have ever seen Star Trek, it's kind of like a peace sign from that movie. So you just like split your fingers. Then you take, let's just say you take the U, you put two fingers on one side of the U, two fingers on the other, and then you want to have that seam, you want to be able to put it right in the middle of your fingers. It just helps the ball. And then if you're left-handed, you turn your wrist. Well, if you're right-handed, you want to turn your wrist in toward you. For lefties, you turn it this way. So in other words, if you're a lefty, turn it to the right. You're a righty, turn it to the left. So what it does is it causes the ball to spin like this and then go the other direction. So it's pretty nasty. It's like a slow slider. It's just messed up. Oh, and I also have one more pitch I forgot to talk about, the EEPHUS pitch. A lot of people want to know how to throw this too. There's no grip for the EEPHUS pitch. You can grip it however you want. It's just basically you throw the ball up in the air like a lob pitch, and it'll just go up, and drop down. So you just lob it like that. You just lob it up in the air. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to ask about any more pitches, you can let me know. Alright, Ninja Nick 514 signing out.